I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in the room. I've been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way, they got a proof. I got a gas, they running the fumes. Told them way back, it's something new. Sit it down, you gotta choose. I'm taking my spot, I'm doing
Street Fighter composition. I guess that's like one of the Street Fighter people. He's cool.
What are you gonna do to it?
And I'm doing full body paint protection. Whole truck, all the way around. Top to bottom.
How long is it gonna take you?
Well, it's been, I believe it's 2 days, but I wasn't here for the first one, but we have done that fender, pretty much all this side, tailgate, and all that side except the fender. So it's pretty much all the way around. I still gotta do this one, the roof, and hood, grill, bumper, headlights, and one mirror on that side. And that's it.
Pretty.
Sounds like a lot, but it goes fast. Big panels. So
How many times you gonna go to State Fair? I think I'm getting the season pass and going like every Sunday.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll take 90 degrees right now.
I felt 80. It was like hot, but like it was like bearable.
It was 99 for a little bit yesterday. It felt kind of good in here.
It's
terrible.
I was standing in the other shop, the one next door where Ryan's at. I'm like, it's hot in here, but then I felt the breeze. I'm like, felt good.
How's the heat been?
Horrible. Horrible. And you check the weather, it's gonna be like 107 for the next week, 2 weeks.
You're ready for the fall?
Yes and no.
Yeah?
No, because work goes down. And yes, because it's not gonna be as hot as it is right now.
What do you what's your favorite time of the year?
Christmas time.
For all those kids.
Yeah.
Everybody does Christmas. If it's not, you're the Grinch.
Not everyone.
You like Christmas, brother? Christmas? Yeah.
No. Put on some Christmas music.
Spray?
Hold it bottom.
Spray. And then keep spraying this top corner.
Thanks, sir.
Tripped on me yesterday. It almost fell. On a cruise, far, far away from this treacherous, burning state, Alaska.
Did you really?
It's 50 degrees over there, 55 degrees.
Where else did you go on the cruise?
Ketchikan, Alaska, Juneau, and also Victoria, Canada. I was in the 6, where Drake is at.
How was it?
That's fun.
What was your favorite part?
Probably the weather and being off for like 8 days.
Beautiful sights or what?
Yeah, we saw whales coming out of the water, and then also when we went to Canada, I saw killer whales everywhere, like everywhere.
What?
I guess that's like the spirit animal over there.
Would you go back?
Would I go back? No, because I already went.
You wouldn't take another cruise?
I wouldn't take another go there. It was good.
rock and roll. Morning. Morning.
I got the
Morning. Another day as usual. Beautiful, handsome gentlemen and amazing vehicles. and my name is Steve. I come in when it's time to leave. Let's do this. Jason taught me.
Jason taught you
Yeah,
that?
he's Clyde. He leaves at 5.
What you got going on today?
Not a whole lot. I need to take care of some details at the other store. Pick up another mini refrigerator from Best Buy, or at least go buy it and have it shipped. I need to do some measuring up there for furniture, desks, trying to figure out how the layout's going to be before we order anything. You have this plan, and once you start getting things in, you start to realize that plan's not going to work. So, you know, we're kind of in the final stages of figuring out what's going to go where. That's pretty much it. Selling some stuff, answering some emails, scheduling some things, talking to my peeps. Another day in the life.
Fishing a hair out with a dirt pick. It's got barbs on it, and it'll actually catch the hair, pull it to the surface. Got it. You're always going to have a little contamination. The goal is to just get what you can out, but some form is always going to be there.
Just came out of my 65 degrees air condition. Now I'm in here, and it's about 87. Got a little sweat going on. Tent life, but we're blessed we have this AC because it's 100 plus every day outside. Feels like 110, so this is still heaven. And if you find a spot right under a vent, feels pretty good. Find the good within all the bad. That's the only way you can be happy, because there's always going to be bad, but there's always good too. So if you didn't have bad, you wouldn't know what good was, would you? Mm-hmm. And vice versa. If everything was good, it probably wouldn't be so good either, because you wouldn't be grateful.
What do you think about that, Ken?
It's true. It's true. 99.9 true.
Communicate, baby. I'm right here. Say, hey, my friend, can you get the door for me, my friend? I got a lot to say about this.
Why?
This is that new Prius. Check that out. If you see one of these, it's gonna be the slowest car driving in front of you. Oh, whenever I'm behind a Prius, it's just like, I can't wait to get around them, because they're going 30 and a 40, trying to conserve fuel. Each to their own. I can't stand that.
Why?
I want to see these Priuses flying. Cause I like the speed, baby. This one looks faster.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm talking about. As soon as you're behind the Prius, oh my God, you Prius drivers. But this one looks super aerodynamic. I bet this one might be fast.
Yeah.
This might be the sports edition. Maybe we won't see this one going slow.
Have you asked Will?
Yeah, I asked Will. I told him.
It's actually kind of hip. So maybe they got a new generation of Prius drivers coming.
Work hard and keep pay.
Work hard, get paid?
Yeah.
That's what you live by?
Save you money.
They'll tell you.
What?
I was working and I was racing.
How old?
From 15 and on, I was working. Once I got into the tent business, I was working 6 days a week, because that was kind of what's required. But as soon as I started tinting windows, all I did was work to pay for my car payment, insurance, so I could have like a cool car, a fastest, coolest car I could have at the time. And all I did was just race and work.
racing works, and just made just enough money to have gas and pay my bills, you know. And that's how all this started. Anybody who knows me from growing up in the teen years, they'll tell you that's all we did. Like, that's all I did.
Yeah.
Learning the tent life and racing cars.
What car do you have?
What really got me into racing and meeting a lot of people in the area was a MR2 Turbo, which was probably one of the best first cars I could have had. Later on, I wanted to like upgrade, like always, like anybody, and I ended up getting a 98 Cobra, which was really quick at the time. I met a lot of people with that. I had a 3000 GT VR4 that smoked, man, it smoked a lot of people, because back then, 25 years ago or whatever, 20 years ago, whatever it was, it was probably 25. You know, I was maybe 18 to 20 years old. It was a long time ago. And when you turn the boost up on those with the tune and exhaust and intake and downpipes and all that stuff, they made over 400 horsepower, and it would smoke anything almost, especially from a launch. You just rev it to the rev limiter and just let go of the clutch, and it would smoke all the cars with big slicks on them and stuff on the street. This was all-wheel drive. It was before anybody really knew how awesome all-wheel drive is. You know, like now all the GTRs and stuff are whooping everybody, and the Trackhawks and all them all-wheel drive cars, but back then nobody knew. So I'd go to the street races, and the only car that beat me at that time from a stop was a Viper, and I smoked him from the line, but of course he had a lot of money and a very modded Viper. He ended up passing me pretty easily. But everything else with big tires and Mustangs and all that stuff, you just leave them. So I'm expecting a package from my buddy Greg at Make Ready Nutrition. I've actually never purchased anything from Greg yet, which, you know, this could be the start. I had an issue with a big company getting Intra that I really like when I work out. It hydrates me. It kind of helps me get through really hard workouts, because I have a trainer and he pushes me way harder than I push myself. So it's extremely hard to make it through those workouts, because they push, I mean, he just pushes you, you know, which is a good thing. And so I had to get all this stuff to help me get through it and stay hydrated so I don't throw up and all that. So Greg found out I was having trouble with the big company, because he works out at the gym. He's just an awesome guy. And he was like, hey, I got something coming for you. What's your address? And so he sent me this. I checked the tracking and everything, and dude sent me $100-something worth of stuff to try for free. So everything I've heard about it so far is amazing. He's a shooter. He shoots like guns competitively, and he made his own supplements, not only for the gym, but for the shooters who are like out in the heat all day shooting, and they need to have energy and hydration, protein, like all these things. So it's 2-alpha ammunition, advanced hydration formula. This is exactly what I needed. It's really cool because it's by a shooter for the shooters. This is, I'm assuming, like a pre-workout. So I'm gonna try all of this stuff, because this is what I take at the gym when I work out, the pre-workout and then the hydration to get through it. And then I didn't even know, dude's got his own energy drinks. So we get to try these top secret energy drinks. So thank you, Make Ready Nutrition. Thank you, Greg. Can't wait to try this stuff. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I will be testing it out tomorrow. Appreciate you, man. Guys, so it's back for another shop walkthrough. Let's start out here and we'll go inside. This vehicle right here, we did a window tint and a partial XPEL paint protection film on it. That is an Alfa Romeo SUV. We've got another Gateway Buick GMC. That's going to come in for 2 doors. Another one from the same place for 2 front doors. And the Jeep Gladiator here. It's got to get a full ceramic tint coming in shortly. Looks like we got a Lexus completed. We got a Model 3 brand new 2023. It's getting a full XR Black XPEL ceramic tint on every piece of glass, coming in soon. And that's the new Prius. We talked about it earlier. Got every piece of glass tinted as well in ceramic. And looks like that's about it out here. Let's go inside and see what they're doing. Side, we got a Toyota Tacoma. We're getting the front 2 doors in ceramic tint, and Chewy is working on the windshield, full windshield tint. We've got a Tesla Model Y. I love my Teslas. Full front windshield. Which film is that getting, Kevin? XR Plus. So that's the multi-layer, best ceramic film on the market with the highest heat rejection. Full front windshield. We're doing the 2 front doors on that one as well. And let's come back here. We got a 2023 Porsche 911 Carrera. It's getting a full ceramic tint and a full front XPEL paint protection film package. Over here, we've got another Shelby Super Snake. This is getting the works. We already paint corrected the full body. We're doing a full XPEL paint protection film on it on every piece of paint. Robert's working on it right now. And once they're done with the paint protection film, we're going to take the wheels off, polish them, ceramic coat them inside and out with the calipers. We're going to ceramic coat all the glass and then ceramic all the paint. So that's going to be XPEL Fusion ceramic coating on everything. The windows, the wheels, the headlights, the trim, the paint, everything. So that's Shelby with 775 horsepower. 4 doors. I kind of like that one a lot too. We had a red one in here, a 2-door that was really cool as well. Shout out to them. We appreciate you.
What do you think about this truck?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love the color. I love the spec. I like the stripes on it. I don't particularly normally like stripes this style, but they look good. The wheels look good on it. It's impressive. I really like it.
What do you think about the work?
The work?
Yeah.
It's a challenge. These trucks are different than anything else. You never know what you're gonna get. You know, a lot of times the pieces don't fit. We have to make adjustments or find a different vehicle the patterns are gonna be better from or what have you. It's kind of a super day working on something like this. That's not a factory car. Excuse me, buddy.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. You're just running the shot, no big deal.
What's happening?
We're trying to get that Tesla done before he has a haircut appointment. We've got this really neat. He makes our videos for YouTube on our day in a life videos.
Told him we ain't got time. Variance this.
And he just got this new car, and he just like, we do it right now today before he has his haircut. Like, bro, just reschedule your haircut. But he's like, no, I need both done because you know how rich people do. You know, need everything done to make it happen all at the same time. So we're gonna pull some strings and see how much of that we can make happen today.
For sure.
Let me close the door. Crazy people coming behind us. Okay. Let's go see. Mr. Josh somewhere. It's cleaner. Cleaner than yesterday. Guy on this side and the guy on that side. My wife was showing me like how designers do in other places, and they have like a chair over here and a chair over there. You don't have to have a chair this way and this way. As long as they can sit in here, that's all we need. They can sit over. And so these can technically go this way or that way. That's correct. And I'll let her be the boss on that. That's perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
Now we can see, that's plenty of room. Even if we go out a little or whatever.
And you still could bring this guy over here.
Yeah.
So it'd still give you a little bit more space in the middle.
Yeah, his chair will barely fit right here, but yeah. I mean, we can move it, like you said, a little bit more.
Tweak it, yeah.
Because we'll have a normal, very small chair over here. Yeah, that works.
Sweet.
So we'll keep the same plan. It's killing me because it's not gonna work. I was like, I thought it was gonna be this much room right here. We don't have no room for a chair. She's like, well, it's fine, you can still put them outside. But now I know.
And you, like you said, you have space for one chair here. One.
No, let her do all that. I'll show you what. I know. Well, I mean, I guess that is what it looks like. That's very basic. I guess that is basically what you're doing.
Yeah, it's just on top here.
You think that's gonna be good? This isn't very wide.
No, so have in mind that you're gonna have inch and a quarter on there, inch and a half out, all the way around. So then we'll start, you'll still have that lip hanging out. We're gonna start from the inside part all the way up. Then we'll put a little trim around it so it can look just like that picture.
Yeah.
And go up.
Okay.
Then your facial on them, they're gonna have the wood.
If we put a big ass TV right here, it's gonna cover it.
Oh, yeah.
And then down here, there'll be a chair.
Are we still doing the accent wall on this wall or that wall?
Both.
On both walls?
Both.
Okay. We're going black then, or we're going what color?
We picked that blue, remember?
That's correct.
Should we still stay with that?
We can. We can. I literally forgot.
It's alright. It's that or black. I don't think we're gonna go this color because this is already gonna be in there. Is that what the whole deal is gonna be this color?
Well, the color you have picked, that blue,
Yeah.
that was gonna be the color that we were gonna do the accent wall.
Yeah, but these are gonna stay this color?
Yeah, that is
And
the
what
color.
the deal above it?
With that
So that
same
needs
color.
to be a different color.
Right.
That's black.
Yeah.
And the accent wall being black, would that look right? Or should we go blue?
I will say blue, because the accent wall is for that perception.
Okay, let's do that
kick,
then.
that wow.
My wife
factor.
picked it, so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do that. All right, so we're back at the new headquarters. We're in the lobby, reception area. I'm gonna show you guys a little what's going on over the last 2 weeks. There wasn't like that much to show you because it's a lot of little details going on. Like this tile is a ton of work. So they're finally cabinet here. We got a refrigerator there. We decided to add another refrigerator on this side. So I'm going to pick one up tonight to match. One for water or whatever, one for sodas, Diet Coke, whatever you want. We'll have 2 fridges, have a sink in there and everything. And also the quartz guys are just here for the countertops. So possibly by Saturday or the next time you see this video, we'll have quartz countertops with sinks inside and just like everything already built and done. So that's gonna be sick. They're doing a couple pieces of tile in the bathrooms. We'll have 6 bathrooms fully tiled floor to ceiling. So that's been taking a ton of work. That's why it's like looks like it's moving very far, but it is because we're tiling the bathrooms from floor all the way up to the ceiling. Let's go over here. This is going to be a management office / flat glass bid. You know, we'll help pay out some people in here when we need to, when we can't catch up there. We just kind of got a layout here how we're trying to do the desks for the 2 people. This isn't exactly how it's going to be, but this gives us an idea of how much room we have. So there will probably be a desk about this size here, one about here, not exactly like this, but that's the idea. We'll have a big TV up here for the management that can run all the camera systems, maybe 75 or 85 inches, I don't know. It'll be big. This will be here and the one on that side. We're gonna do a shelf to go up to the ceiling. And these will have the quartz countertops on them as well, with the shelves going up above. So that's gonna look real nice with like an 1.5 inches coming off around. So this is gonna be a nice, cool office. It's definitely gonna give you that nice contemporary new house feel. This is my office. Oh, we're also doing an accent wall on that wall over here. And we're gonna do an accent wall on my office behind me over here. So as you can see, we're gonna do the same thing with the counters and the shelves going up with the quartz. Behind me, there'll be a full accent wall, and I'll have like a shelf going across the wall between there. And I wanna put like some cool stuff up there, like maybe memorabilia, or if I get a signed jersey or a signed basketball or football, my buddy Santino Ferrucci, the IndyCar driver, he'll pop in. I want him to bring me something cool, or maybe a photo signed, or a car, I don't know. So stuff like that across there, that's kind of like a cool dream that I've had, and I think everyone would think is awesome. You know, the Street Outlaws guys, I have a signed hat from the Fireball Camaro when they won the No Prep Kings 3 times in a row. He signed 2 hats for me and some little cars. I'll probably put some of that up there. So whatever, you know, I think it's gonna be really cool. So that's my office. We're gonna put a fireplace over on this wall. Huge TV for the cameras or whatever I need to watch up there too. So it's coming along, but there's not a lot to show you. Hopefully next week there'll be a little more. We're trying to wrap this up in a few more weeks, so I think the details are going to start getting put out pretty quickly. Let's go back here. I know you guys saw the new doors. I think these things are sick. They're going to get painted, of course. White looks pretty good. That's the way they came bare. The shop is coming along. So I was showing you guys the cabinet in there with the refrigerator. It's going in and everything there. It's going to have a single sink like this. This is actually the black sink. I'll have a black faucet and a black strainer. That's going to look really cool with the white quartz countertops. This is the double sink for our break room over here. I believe y'all already saw what we were doing over here, but I'll show you real quick again. So the black sink, double sink will be in here. The quartz will be on top. There'll probably be a quartz black backsplash around here. We got the new microwave, a new refrigerator. We're gonna probably put a TV in here. The bathrooms, you can see that all the detail going into them, why it's taking so long. Floor to ceiling, six of these bad boys. I'm trying to find some nice toilets right now, but having issues with that. You can't go to Lowe's and just buy like a fancy toilet. They don't have them. $300 and they all look the same. So I'm trying to find something fancier. Let's see. I guess I'll show you. Oh yeah. Over here there was a big pile of junk. It's finally gone. So that'll get rid of some of the mess. Trying to clean it up because we are finishing hopefully soon. The guys are going to get thin set and the stuff that you put on the walls to make it waterproof, because we're going to put tile up here and we're going to be spraying water on the glass for PPF and tint and all of that. So this will start getting all that in tile in the next few days. Hopefully you'll see some of that process next week. And this is the gym as of right now, and you'll see the floor to ceiling tile, but you also see there's a rain shower, you know, all black faucets and everything, black floor, toilets in here already, and we've got we're gonna have a little quartz deal, a counter, floating counter with a black, all matte black sink on top. It's gonna look cool. So there's a lot of crap around here, so you gotta watch where you're stepping. But that's pretty much what we got going on. Hopefully next week there will be a lot more to show you. Let's get back to work. All right, guys and gals, we just finished up the Model 3. I haven't even looked at the work. The guys finished it in probably about an hour and a half, every window on the Model 3. Obviously one person probably not gonna do that with the windshield and sunroof, but we're gonna do an integrity check. We always talk about integrity. So I haven't looked at this. It's actually about to leave. We're doing a gap check. This is what we do. I know we've slipped up over the years and we've had bad people and mistakes happen, and we got called out on the internet over a freaking who knows how old of a tent job that ended up in a different state. In fact, someone sent me a picture of our tent job in Alaska last week. So our tents are all over the country, maybe the world by now. And they weren't always perfect, but we're getting better. And as you can see, we're doing a gap check, we're doing a quality check, we're doing an integrity check. That's what this is. That's the guys in the back. looks like factory, guys. All the way around. I haven't seen this. I'm just going to keep reiterating that. The work is super clean. So that's what it's all about. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. One time I had a review and it was a 4-star review and the customer was so happy, but they said nobody's perfect but Jesus Christ, so I gave you a 4-star review. I was a little bummed about that because he was such a happy client, and a 4-star to a business is pretty detrimental when you try to be the best that there is. And as you can see, it's a 5-star job, but we got a 4-star. Everything's wiped down. Look, there's no trash in the car. The interior is white. There's no stains on it. It's a brand new car. People don't want stains on their car. I'm not gonna lie, we miss stuff every now and then, but that's why I'm doing these just out of the blue quality integrity checks all the time. I walk up and I open the car. I look at it. The windows are clean. The interior is clean. It looks great. The gaps are good. I mean, you're not getting a better tint job than this because people aren't putting this type of, their standard's not this high. They're not going to try this hard. And also, we waste a lot of money on redoing work before it even leaves the shop, because if the gap's not right, we rip it off if we make a mistake. If there's a crease or a hair or something, too much contamination in the film, we're gonna rip it off. We have a standard to go by. If it's not passing for our standard, we rip it off and do it again. And this ceramic tint is not cheap at all. So, you know, whenever you're taking your vehicle in for quality, make sure you do a quality check. Go look at their work. Same with paint protection film. Go check the gaps. Go check how good it looks, because it's hard to find that kind of standard, and that's what we do here. And I want you guys to know, if there's something ever wrong and we do make a mistake, we're going to take care of it, no questions asked. I always say this is where quality meets integrity, and customer service is not a thing of the past, it's the future. So we'll see you guys next week. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. We'll catch you soon.